You just uploaded your first video, you waited 10, maybe 11 minutes, you've refreshed the page, and you found out that there's 3 views. One of them was you. One was your spouse, maybe. And the third one is probably a bot. And there's a little voice that says, why am I even doing this? I want to talk to you today about that moment. I'm going to flip the script on what success looks like right now with those first 1, 2, 5, 10, 15 videos, because nobody watching might be the best thing that could happen to you. Here's 3 payoffs. Payoff number 1 is the parking lot. When my daughter was 14 years old, I went downstairs and I told her, I said, put on some comfortable, practical shoes and come with me. Don't ask questions. She did what she was told. She dropped what she was doing. We went out. We got in my 1997 Jeep Wrangler, a Jeep Wrangler with the top down. It was absolutely cool. It was a 5-speed manual. And I took her. She didn't know where we were going. I took her to a parking lot and I put her in the driver's seat. And I said, today, you're going to learn how to drive. Not an automatic. You're going to learn how to drive a stick. And that's where my daughter learned. And we went to a parking lot that was completely empty. And you know why? Because the pressure was off. In the parking lot, the pressure is completely off. It was an empty parking lot. And that's when you do your best learning. When you were learning to drive, you didn't start on the interstate at rush hour. You started in an empty parking lot, like my daughter. Low stakes, room to mess up. YouTube is your parking lot right now. Your first few videos, you're basically driving around in an empty parking lot. You try a format that you think works and you hate it. It's okay. Nobody saw it. Maybe 1 or 2. It's okay. You stumble over words. Nobody notices it. It's okay. You're learning. The creators you watch with 100K subscribers, their early videos were rough. Not because they weren't talented. It's because they were figuring things out just like you're figuring things out now. You're in the figuring out phase. Low viewership is a perfect cover for you doing exactly that. So use it. Now, the second payoff is really going to surprise you. YouTube is not a social media platform. YouTube is a search engine. Your videos don't expire. The video from 3 weeks ago got 11 views, but it's still out there. 6 months from now, somebody might search for the exact thing that you're talked about and find it. Every video you post is like a brick that I got from my backyard that I wasn't using. Nothing's falling down because I took this brick. And you have to realize that every video you put up is a brick. But every brick, when you take a bunch of bricks and you put them together, you're building something. Every video you post right now is a brick. You might not see the building yet, but you're laying the foundation. The algorithm doesn't care how old your video is. It cares about whether or not your video is useful. People who quit at video 5 never really gave their content time to be discovered. Keep building. Even when you can't see the building yet, keep building. Now, the third payoff, I didn't expect this to be the most important one, but guess what? It is. Here's what big creators have lost, and you have right now. When there is a big audience, you start performing for them. Second guessing. You're trying to be what they want instead of just being yourself. You understand reality TV. Reality TV, they realize that there's always a camera on them. Always. When they step off onto the island for Survivor, there's cameras. They know those cameras are there. They can't avoid them. And whenever somebody is in front of a camera, invariably we act different. We act in a way that's maybe not quite ourselves. Your best you is you and nobody else is around and nobody else is watching. And that's what you want to learn to be on camera. So these early videos are where you figure out, how fast do I talk? Do I talk with a script? Do I talk off the cuff? What topics actually light me up? What topics, I just kind of fumbled through it. You're finding your voice, you're finding your style, and you're using your personality. And that's your competitive advantage. Nobody can copy that. Nobody can copy you. But you can't find it under pressure. You find it in the quiet, low-stakes reps when nobody's watching. And the few people who are watching you right now, they're your most valuable viewer. When somebody finds a tiny channel and subscribes anyway, they chose you. Something you said was real enough to matter. Respond to every comment. Ask what they want next. Pay attention to what lands. Those early subscribers are telling you exactly what to make. And that's free focus group stuff right there. Big creators dream about that kind of direct access. You have it right now. Don't waste it. So you don't need to go viral. You need to show up one brick at a time, one video at a time, over and over and over again. The creators who make it aren't the most talented. They're the most consistent. Nobody watching right now is preparing you for when everybody's watching. Let me say that again. Nobody watching right now is preparing you for when everybody's watching. You're building the habit. You're getting the reps in. The one day, maybe sooner than you think, someone's going to find one of your videos and send you a message that says, "Thanks, I needed this." That's why you started. That's why you keep going. Now, is there something that's keeping you from laying that next brick? Drop a comment. Tell me, what is it that's holding you back right now? Are you on your first video, your 5th, your 20th? Are you still on the fence about doing any videos at all? Or did you almost quit before you even got started? I'd love to know. In case we haven't met, my name's Bill. I live in the Front Range of Northern Colorado. I'll see you in the next one.